They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make
King Harold, Kings Club Casino, Kings Club, all things wagering. We just completed the Triple Crown of horse racing yesterday with Dornoch winning the Belmont Stakes being run at the home of the Travers Stakes in Saratoga for the very first time because they're remodeling Belmont Park. But we started out the Triple Crown races to bet $300 to show in each race. We bet $300 to show in the Kentucky Derby with the Japanese horse Forever Young, which ran third and paid $830. We bet $300 on Catching Freedom to show in the Preakness, and he ran third as well, and we got back $475. And yesterday we played $300 to show on Mind Frame, and he ran second, beaten only a half a length by Dornoch, the long shot winner, and Mind Frame was 5-1, and the $300 to show returned $630, and so we made about $2,000 over the course of 5 weeks on 3 show bets in the Triple Crown, running third, and second. Yeah, the betting to show in those races with large fields and lots of betting activity returns the show bet better than just your routine race on a Wednesday afternoon. And so that's why you try to restrict your big show bets to the big races to have large fields and have large betting interests. So we can talk more about horse racing as we go. I left there with the intent to try out my own kind of hybrid of King Chuck on the craps table. I went to the craps table and I bet $100 on the field, an even money bet, on, unless you hit the 212, an even money bet for all intents and purposes on the field. And then looking at the numbers that are not on the field, the numbers that are not on the field are the high roll numbers like 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I put $200 on the 5, $200 on the 6, $200 on the 8. The number that can beat me is a 7. I used it after a point had been made, doesn't matter, but the point was 10. Anyway, the point's 10. I put the $100 out on the field and $200 on the 5, 6, and 8. Now I have all numbers covered except the 7, and I'm not going to make any 7 bets. So there are 36 combinations on the dice. 30 of the combinations I have.
I just made $500 just now.
Bobby has made $500. He's over there working his crypto right now. So we had $200 on 5, 6, and 8, and $100 on the field. If the field loses, you lose your 100, but you will win on your 5, 6, or 8, or you'll lose everything on the 7. 6 chances of that happening. But you have 30 chances to hit the field or the 5, 6, 8. I'm hoping to hit the 5, 6, or 8 because I have $200 out there, but I would lose my field bet if it hits. If I hit the field bet, I don't lose anything. I win $100. So what happened was the roll was 4, so I hit the field bet. They paid me the $100. I took down my $600. I was $100 ahead, and I took a walk and considered all that had happened. I had made the profit off of the horse race. I'd made the 100. I went back over and I said, well, I'll test it one more time. And I did it one more time. They had a point established. I put that $200 on 5, 6, and 8 and put the $100 on the field, and sure enough, hit a 10, hit the field again. So I just said, okay, I'm plus $200 on 2 rolls on the craps table. And that's the way I like to play the drive-by thing. So made the $200 there, which was far more than 15%, since I was really betting $70. I was $700. And so left with my winnings from the horse races and my winnings from the craps table, and had a successful time. I did pause at the roulette wheel, but the roulette wheel is a far different game. I still would want to play it short time. I have a lot of, as you've seen, many ways of winning money at the roulette wheel short time, but you also end up in an elbowing match out there in Shelbyville on a Saturday night Saturday night trying to get bets in. So anyway, I hit the car, came home, and we got together and talked about things going on in Kings Club and talked about things we were going to do today. We wanted to do a Baccarat with you today and see how it works out. I did think about playing Baccarat last night because I enjoy the Baccarat because it is kind of a civilized game done quietly without so much noise but was ready to leave after. Anytime I make money, I'm ready to leave. I'm very careful about giving money back. So let's look at this thing here. One thing I have noticed about Baccarat and all of my playings is that when you talk about the chop in roulette being the red, black, red, black, red, black, well, Baccarat, there is no advantage to anything. Even in the roulette chop, there is an advantage because 0 double 0 comes up, so you really aren't 50-50. In Baccarat, they say the banker has, as you can see here, has an advantage, a slight advantage. The only advantage is because they get the cards after the two have been dealt, so the advantage is very minor. But in Baccarat, there is a chop more often than anywhere else. There are long streaks rarely. There are long streaks, but they are rare. And so I wanted to put together a way of playing Baccarat that tries to take advantage of the chop. And so since you can play Baccarat and not play every hand, you don't have to play every hand. And so I wait for my way of playing now, and I'm going to show it to you now, is we're going to use a D'Alembert that goes up 3 $25 units and goes down 2.
Up another 100, it's rolling.
Angel's just making money. He doesn't need to do anything else. He just sits here, twizzles around with it. I wish you could see him. So we're going to go up $75 on losses, but you're not going to continue. You can restart after a win by sitting out again. We'll just keep track of where we are. We're at $2,000. We want to go to 2,300. So 2,300 would be 12,958. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I want to go up 300. We want to go to 10,958 is the goal because we want to go to a plus $300. So we're going to play until player or banker wins 2 in a row. So there's the first deal, and the player won. No bet again. And the banker won. There's your chop right there starting up. So we got banker winning 1. Okay, now banker has won 2. So now here's what I would do. I would step in and I would play, I would say the table minimum is $25. So I would play $100. That's $25 plus 3 units on the player, $100, and we would deal. We're going to go up 3, down 2. The player won. So now we're at 10,758, and I'm going to play no bet. Player has won 1 time. And there's your chop again. The banker won. So now banker has won 1 time. Now banker has won twice. Now we won at the $100 bet. So this is a $50 bet here on the player because we're going down 2 units from the $100. So we have a $50 bet on the player. And the player won, so we're up 150. So we're going to have a no bet now. The player has won 1. Now the player has won 2. Now we're at a $50 bet. The basement is 25. So I'm going to bet the $25 on the banker. If we lose, we go up 3 units. We won the $25 bet. We're getting close to where we need to be, but we're playing a very low amount now. But, okay, so we're at the $25 level, and we're going to do a no bet. The banker has won 1. Now the banker has won 2. So we'll play a $25 bet on the player. Lose, we go up 3 units. And we lost. So now I'm going to try to take advantage of the chop. I'm going to go to the banker for a $100 bet. Now, I know the banker has won once, but I'm not going to push a streak on it. I'm not going to just keep chasing with the loser, being the player. The banker has won 3 straight now. We're going to put $100 on the banker this time, going up 3 units from the 25. And if we lose, we will go to player. And we got to go to 175 on player now. So we won at 175, meaning our next bet will be 125. The player has won once. So we're going to go a no bet now.
I'm up 700.
Angel's up $700. The player has won twice. We're going to bet 125 on the banker.
It is moving.
Now we're going to bet $200 on the player, up 3 units. We won at 200, meaning the next bet will be at 150. But we aren't going to make a next bet because we're at $10,957. Oh no, we got to go one more dollar. We're $1 off. We have to get every cent right. I would walk right now. But we do have a $150 bet we can make. We're $1 away from the 15%. Angel would push me on and say, no, you've got to get that dollar.
No, I'd say walk.
He would say walk. Okay, so I am going to walk. We're up 14% plus all the way up to being within $1 of 15%.
What were you at, 2,000 or $1,000 bankroll?
We had 2,000.
Okay, so
we
you made
we made
$300?
$299.
Okay, cool.
Instead of making 300, we made $299. That's enough for this session.
Let's see how
But
much I made.
I called it, Angels made a whole lot more than that, and he didn't actually gamble. But this is what I call the Baccarat Chop. And I find it to be a very successful way to play. I know that it's not a chop in the sense of your very first bet is to chop. But if you lose your first bet, it means that the opposition, whichever it was, has now won 3 hands in a row. I have felt all along that you never chase losing streaks by betting on the opposite side. So I moved back to the side that just won 3, betting that they're going to win 4 in a row, but moreover, betting that if they don't, now when I come back to the other side, I'm only betting that they'll win 2 in a row. So now I'm chasing a situation where I want one side to win 2 in a row at my escalating bets. And when I add the D'Alembert escalating bets to the all I need them to do is to win 2 in a row, I've come out a winner every time. This is the Baccarat Chop. I have found it to be the most successful Baccarat strategy that I've ever seen.
The Baccarat Chop.
And it is a Kings Club Casino original. I've not seen it anywhere else. I've not seen anybody else talking about it. But this is the Baccarat Chop. I want you to try it, test it.
And,
Talk to me about
guys, it is seriously my fault why these things haven't been posted because I've been a little bit preoccupied.
So we're posting this Baccarat Chop today. We're going to be back with you again tomorrow. We will play another Baccarat Chop, and then we're going to add some roulette, and we're going to be back on schedule. Angel has been up to his eyeballs with all he's doing, and you have seen when he's up to his eyeballs doing something else, I'm kind of left swinging in the wind. All I can do is go to the casino and work my things myself. But every time I'm there working, I'm thinking about the Kings Club and ways that we can make money. And ways you can make money at the craps table is let them set a point. Make a bet on the field, then make a bet twice as much as the field on the 5, 6, and 8. The number that will beat you is the 7. All you want to do is cash one bet. So you don't want to be betting like $5 to win $5 and think you can walk out with $5. You're going to have to bet more than that. And so find the bet that's comfortable that if you win one bet, oh God, heaven, if you try to push to winning 2, every time you're pressing, you're waiting for that 7 to hit. And when the 7 hits, it takes all the money. When you lose the field and you hit the 5, 6, or 8, You win the odds that come with the 5, 6, or 8. You win also that you're betting more money on the 5, 6, or 8. When you win the field, you win the field and you rebet the field, and that's clean money, clear money on the field. If you could just hit the field 2 or 3 times in a row, that's plenty. You just go. Take down your money and go. So let's talk about craps. Let's talk about Baccarat. Let's talk about ways that we make money. There will be other horse races where we can find ways to make money there as well. That's all I'm about. I don't think I've been misleading at all from the very beginning. I don't teach entertainment. I try to teach this as a profession or a side hustle. And this is what we're trying to do. The Baccarat Chop, I want you to find it. See can you shoot holes in it? Because yes, there are times that you will lose 2 or 3 in a row and then win. Okay, but you've got to keep track of where you were at that point in your D'Alembert. And then the next time you have a bet, you resume at that D'Alembert level, the way we did today. So that's why so much bookkeeping is important, and some of you can keep notes at the Baccarat table. So you want to know exactly where you are all the time, no mistakes. You want to be on the banker or the player. You want to be at the right D'Alembert level, up 3 units, down 2. And if you've lost 3 in a row, you've escalated. As soon as you win 2 or 3 hands in a row, you've made all your money. And go home until the next time. Build your bankroll. Take the right buy-in. Be very professional at it. You guys mean so much to me and the Angel, and we're glad to post this. I think it's a revolutionizing Baccarat strategy, the Baccarat Chop, that came from the Kings Club Casino. We will talk to you again tomorrow. For now, me and my crypto guru, the Angel, who's just growing money over here to my left as we sit here and speak.
Let's see what I finished out.
He can't wait to tell you what he finished out this session of crypto. I'm going to let him talk.
All right, $714.
$714. That's how much. So I only made $299.
Yeah, you're slacking.
And my $299 is mythical on a simulator. His money is green real money. I made green real money last night though. So he's making green real money now. So all things crypto, the Angel's here for you. All things casino, the King is here for you. We're giving you a 2-man front on how to make money.
Yeah, I do have a couple more picks for people to do their own research on. Let me just say that real quick. That'd be a good thing to do for anyone that's actually cares about crypto.
The Angel staring at crypto is like a 14-year-old boy looking at a Playboy magazine. That's how excited he is right now.
Well, yeah, because it's just so nice and so there's a couple other coins besides Turbo. Now I'm all in on Turbo, so I've used all my bullets, and I got a couple other cryptos that I'm looking at, and they're all longer plays. Well, these wouldn't be long plays. You would have been up double your money on 3 of them, but I'm looking at, they're all meme coins, and then there's one with utility that's an exchange, that's LCX. One that I would look at would be called Myro. It's MYRO. The other one that I would look at is Doug the Duck.
Not Doug the real trucker, Doug the Duck.
Doug the Duck.
No offense, Doug.
Is another one that I would be careful with, but because I'm just still monitoring it, but it's up 64% today. And then Brat, who's the I guess the son, they're saying of Brett, the meme, he's up 223% today. So that would have definitely been a lights out moment for everybody if you would have got in yesterday on that. So Brat, BRATT, Doug, DOG. Another one is Land Wolf. I'm still kind of looking at that one, but that's 36% today. And then you have the one that I think is going to be a big one on top of Turbo is Myro. Turbo is still the one that I'm all in on, that I think is the $1 million, cream de la creme. But
well, that's the one you're an official administrator of the whole damn site.
Yeah. That's the one that I actually have some knowledge about what the hell's going on with it. The other ones is just me doing technical analysis on and seeing where things are going. But anyway, that's I just gave you a couple, tidbits on things that I would do your own research on. I'm not giving you financial advice, but I'm just saying if you want to make money, and you might want to check those out and see what you can do. And I'm also learning about the different exchanges and learning some different things about crypto that I didn't know before, and seeing how to use exchanges that you can't quite use in the United States so well. And so I'm researching that to see, with $2, $3 to check to see, the validity, how it works, how the exchanges work and what have you, to make sure that they're copacetic and I can get my money back from it before I go put money into it. But that's enough for me. Do you have anything else? I like your be a do.
I thought the angel was going to close down the show. Okay. All right. So for the angel, here's the king. We bid you adieu.